Episode 8: Integration and Stabilization in the New Timeline. Learning to live inside your new energy. If you're here, you didn't stumble into this. You're not seeking anymore, you're stabilizing. Stay with this transmission to the end. This is about learning how to live inside your new energy. What happens after the breakthrough is rarely spoken about. The peaks get attention, the collapse get attention, but this phase, the quiet consolidation, the internal filing and sifting, the learning how to live inside the new frequency, this is where embodiment actually occurs. This episode is for those who have crossed the threshold and are now learning to inhabit their new identity with awareness, humility, and grounded presence. The pause is not stagnation, it is settling. After a major shift, the system slows down on purpose, not to delay you, not to test you, but to allow everything to land. This is a checkpoint between what has been revealed and what still needs completion. Direction does not rush in. Purpose does not shout yet. Instead, there is reflection without excess emotion, awareness without urgency, illumination without drama. You are seeing clearly where energy still flows and where it no longer belongs. Not with judgment, with discernment. This is internal consolidation. Calm as resolution. People often think something is wrong when the chaos stops, but nothing is wrong. The system has finally finished arguing with itself. Carl Jung said, individuation is not about becoming perfect, but about becoming whole. The final sifting, how the system clears itself. Lingering imbalances don't leave through force. They surface through symbols, dreams, random events, a bee sting, a forgotten memory, a subtle reaction. The psyche uses whatever you will notice, not to overwhelm you, but to invite one last round of integration. This phase is quiet, precise, pragmatic. It's not emotional purging, it's emotional completion. What still needs to be felt is felt once. What is already living is simply acknowledged. Awareness alone finishes the work. Antonio Damasio, from the field of neuroscience, brings us this quote: "We are not thinking machines that feel, but feeling machines that think." The calm is not numbness, it is resolution. At first, calm may feel unfamiliar, even suspicious. You were used to urgency, stimulation, inner tug-of-war, constant meaning-making, busyness. Now there is neutrality, regulation, less reactivity, fewer internal tests. Nothing feels urgent. Nothing is chasing you. This is not emptiness, this is completion. Calm is not boredom. Calm is energy no longer leaking. Stephen Porges, from the field of polyvagal theory, says, "Safety is not the absence of threat, it is the presence of connection." A symbolic clearing. The psyche doesn't need drama to heal. It uses what you'll notice, a dream, a symbol, a random event, a bodily sensation, and that's enough. Kundalini and embodied integration. As stabilization deepens, energy rises naturally, not explosively, not dramatically, but steadily. You may feel it through the spine, through the chakras, through subtle sensations that become your compass. As it reaches the heart, the bridge, it reveals what still weighs on it. Not to reopen wounds, but to feel them one last time and allow them to transmute. You are becoming light-hearted. As the heart clears, truth rises to the throat, not forced, not rehearsed, but clean. You are becoming an upgraded transformer. Energy moves through you without distortion. This happens alongside emotional release, dream activity, and a deepening neutrality. All systems synchronize. From glimpses to stability of your new reality. At first, you may have only glimpses of your power, moments where you feel expansive, whole, aligned. Then it fades, not because it left, but because the system is learning to hold it steadily. Eventually, something shifts. You realize this is not a peak. This is not a state to maintain. This is your new baseline. You trust the guidance that brought you here. You trust your timing. You trust yourself. You trust your path. Emotional neutrality becomes the bridge to full stabilization. Energy baseline shift. When your frequency stabilizes, you don't need signs anymore. You are the sign. A quote from Ilya Prigogine from the field of physics and complexity theory says, "At the point of instability, new forms of order can emerge." If this resonates, pause the video for a moment. Place your hand on your heart and acknowledge, without explanation, that something has already changed. The new way of perceiving life. As presence deepens, time feels fluid. Cause and effect becomes obvious. Your energy's impact on reality is undeniable. You shift from teacher to student, student to teacher. You observe more, you judge less. Decisions feel guided, not because you know everything, but because resistance has faded. Synchronicities align quietly. Preparation meets opportunity. You stop forcing meaning. Life speaks directly, loudly, clearly. Bruce Lipton from the field of epigenetics says that the moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. Grief and joy, the final paradox. Regaining wholeness can feel overwhelming. You may grieve how much energy was missing, how much you carried, how long you lived fragmented, and simultaneously feel joy. This paradox is not confusion, it is integration. You are meeting your full self. You stop asking what's next because you trust the next step will reveal itself. You're ready to stand in it. Rumi said, "Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure." If you're integrating a new timeline, don't do it alone. Subscribe to Stillfire 1111 and download the free ebook Energy is Everything, using science and spirit to master vibrational reality. This is a companion for this crossing. Operating while stabilizing, practical orientation. During this phase, prioritize spaciousness. Reduce noise and stimulation. Journal your dreams without over-interpreting. Allow pauses without panic. Choose presence over performance. Meaning will arrive after settling, not before. You are learning to live up to your reclaimed power. You are learning to live as a divine being having a human experience. You are navigating reality as a multidimensional being, integrated and whole. Curiosity, gentleness, and allowance move you forward with energetic integrity and sovereignty, led by your higher heart, your higher mind, and moved by spirit. You feel and realize oneness with yourself and the world around you. Interconnectedness becomes obvious, undeniable. Tao Te Ching says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Mantras for the bridge. Use sparingly and let it land somatically. I am aligned with my new timeline. I allow unlimited possibilities to unfold. I receive unimaginable blessings with ease. I no longer live by the limits of the past. I embody my truth, divine and human. Meister Eckhart said, "The eye with which I see God is the same eye with which God sees me." A new beginning. You are not waiting anymore. You are not becoming. You are being. This new beginning is born from peace, stillness, gratitude. Not performance, not explanation, not justification. It is enough that you recognize your own unfolding. One of the Hermetic principles says, that which is above is like that which is below. If you know someone who is quiet right now, not lost, just settling, share this episode with them, not to wake them up, but to remind them they already arrived. Closing mantra. I am aligned with my new timeline. I allow what is true to stabilize. I trust the intelligence that brought me here. I am home in myself. The frequency calls, the fire rises. Enter at your own shift. And also, do not forget to subscribe and get your free ebook, Energy is Everything, using science and spirit to master vibrational reality. See link in bio below. Also available on Amazon.